Hello everyone, Pedro here, and today I'm going to start a series on YouTube, and it will be called Reaching History. And the reason I'm making this video is because I like a more historical approach to my characters in For Honor. I played this game for 5 years and then I have a lot of characters, as you can see, and today I shall start a series showing characters in For Honor that has armor that is more historically accurate, even though it's pretty much impossible to get that historical accuracy, because For Honor is not made to be historically accurate, and then you have some limits. The game, it's not the purpose of For Honor to be fully historical. It's based on historical characters, and I'm not saying that everyone should make its characters historically accurate. I just like when it's more historically accurate. I'm saying that a lot. Sorry. I have not been practicing my English for a long time. Anyway, let's start the video. Today I'm going to show the character, the hero, Warden. He's a character that is supposed to use a longsword, and I've made him like a Templar. Like, he's based on a master of a longsword, but a Templar would not use a longsword. I guess they would have a common sword, a little bit smaller, I guess. They have found a sword that looks like this one here that he holds, and in Israel they found inside the sea, and I find quite interesting that it looked like this one here, even though it's a little bit smaller, but it's the closer we can get, and it was found some years ago. Then, like, for you to get a Templar Warden, you should use this helm here, the full view, because it's like the great helm from the 13th century. You would have this one, and what I have to say about this armor, it would be more correct if a Warden didn't have this plate armor on his front, because I guess they didn't have that at the time, and the greave on his legs, and I guess they didn't have that until the end of the 13th century. Maybe they would use that on the Acre, on the siege of Acre. The siege of Acre. And the cross would not be on the back. In a coat of arms, usually you could get that as well for identification, but usually it would go on the chest, the part of the front of the chest, not the back. To be more historically accurate, you would have to take out all of that amount of plate to be more precise, but still it's the best option you can get here. Like the Wayfarer chest is the best one. It has a coat of arms correctly made. The other options, it's a very like flashy in my opinion, if you ask me. And the other options are used on the back only. It means that it would be more like a cloak, not a coat of arms. And then they would, and the cloak would be bigger. It would cover the shoulders. It would have a the protection from the dust. This would, and this one, for example, is like a half of a coat of arms. So this one here, the Wayfarer, it's a pretty solid option for you. You could get this one here as well. It would be a good option. Let me see. This one, but the one I'm using, it's more simple. So if you look to a image of a historical depicting of Templars, of Crusaders, you would see something like this. I will put the image on the side of the character. This sword. Let's go to let's go to the arms. The Wayfarer is still a good option as well to follow the Wayfarer chest. You could, could get this other option here, but I don't like the plates. It's weird. I don't know why I have those lines drawn in it. This one is more simple. I think a simple visual is better, overall. The sword, the most simple one is this one, the Rogan blade. One thing that I find really weird in For Honor is the length of the blades. Take a look at that. It's too thick. So this one is the better option. It's the best option you can get. I guess there's the Ogden option. It's good as well, this one, but I don't like the drawings on it. It's weird. It doesn't match a historical approach. We will not hit history with that one. This one is a good option as well. I prefer the ones that do not have drawings on it. You could look like to a more thin blade, because there's some that is really weird in my opinion. Like let me find one here to show. This one as well, very weird. Doesn't make sense. Anyway, about the guard. There's plenty of good options here, but this one, the Countering Dan, is the best one. You could get this one, the Sheathing Guard. Would look like more a German sword approach. Could use that, but you would see this type of guard in later centuries, like in the 15th century, 14th century. You would see that, I guess. I shall put the real ones, the photos of the real guard close to this one. And the good option you would take and we would find in history would be this. Like I said in the beginning, they have found a sword similar to this one in the bottom of the ocean of Israel, on the Mediterranean Sea, not the ocean. Forget that. This helm here, it would be a good option as well, because it was used on the beginning of the Crusades. They were more conical style, in the more conical shape, I mean. But this one is more is like the one that when you see, you think of Crusades with a flat top. And this one here is a good option as well, but I don't like that amount of holes, and it's big holes. So if a arrow was shot in the face of this guy, it might get shot in the face. An arrow could pass right through this hole, you know. This one, this guy would die of heat. The sun was very tough back then, so this one here would not pass in a historical looking. If it has more little holes to it, it would be much better. It actually would be the best option. So I guess for the Templar, this is the best set you can get. Let's use some executions here so you can see that it's pretty nice. I like this one a lot. And continue the showcase of the historical approach, historical accuracy. You could use this one, this helm here. It's a nasal helm. It's the only difference between both skins is the helm, and I like this one a lot. It shows a little bit of the eyes of the character, then it gives a lot of personality, and I like it a lot. It looks really great. Let me take a look. This one is a pretty good skin, but I think I'll let the hero skin that Ubisoft released for the last ones. I will show all of them together. I will explain more about them in a video, so I will let this one pass. It will be a special video about the hero skins. This would be a Hospitaller Knight. It actually, the order was found before the Templars. I guess the real name was Saint John of Jerusalem, the name of the order. Then there's no difference between the Templar skin besides the collar and the cross. It's the Maltese cross on the back. Is the patty cross, this one. And here is the same thing. It's a Hospitaller Knight. It actually reminds me a lot of that Angel Knight, the blonde knight from the Kingdom of Heaven movie, because of the nasal helm. It's a pretty good skin. I like it a lot. It looks really nice. This cross here you have to make yourself. You would not find it on let me see, on the symbol like you would find here. I have gained this symbol in an Assassin's Creed event, and you will not find this cross here anymore from the first season. I don't know why Ubisoft has removed from the game, so the only way for you to get this one here, it would be playing when the Assassin's Creed event releases again. I don't know when Ubisoft is going to release another event about Assassin's Creed, so you may have run out of luck. So you will have to make one like this. There's better options. This cross here is not a bit. It's not really good. It's not well made actually. Anyway, so let's keep. This one here is very interesting because if you look into historical paintings, you would find a knight with a bronze helm, but the bronze doesn't really it's not highlighted enough. Like here, look, it looks like the arrow option. So the gold would be a better bronze, let's say that. And the fleur de lis is it's very common. You would see a lot in historical paintings. The blue color is related to fidelity and Virgin Mary, so it would be a color very used back then. The Middle Ages were actually colorful. It's not like Hollywood movies. So I will try to find the painting that I found on the internet. I actually have seen one knight exactly like this. Obviously the knight didn't have the plates like I have said before, but the color of the coat of arms, the helm, the fleur de lis, all over the coat of arms, it would not be a just single fleur de lis, but actually a lot of them. It's smaller, but it would find a lot over the coat of arms. Anyway, there's not much difference, only the hilt of the sword. It's a good option as well. The oak shot types, you would find some like this. Let's go to the other. Well, this option is one of my favorites. I have recently made this one. I have made this armor based on a 15th century armor. The helm is a barbuta, and Ubisoft have have launched this breastplate for Warden. I don't know why they didn't give him it before, but there it is. Finally, he has a good option of breastplate, because this one, look at the sides, it's not fully covered. Let me see other options. That's really weird. This one is a full breastplate. It's a good option, but I don't like the gray engravings. It's very polluted. I don't like it visually, I mean. It doesn't wear armor. It's a lot of things. There's a channel called Go Danny. He has made a fantastic videos about historical accuracy. I really recommend you guys to watch it. It really inspired me to make these videos, this series that I'm making here. So this option is not a good one as well. Look, I don't know Ubisoft have what have Ubisoft thought when they made it. Really, I don't know. And this one, not a good option as well. This one is not a good option. It would be a good option if the sides were covered in a scale armor as well. But the thing I like this set is the most is the best option you can get to a historical approach. Is the far you can reach in For Honor in a full armor from the 15th century with Warden. Like you have the hero skin, with both of hero skins are good. They are both historically, I think they are the best historical options if you ask me. But this one has a lot of personality, man. Look at this. It has greaves, Unfortunately, it does not cover the whole leg, and it doesn't have the sabaton, is the protection for the feet. It could have a chainmail on the back of his leg. And have a scale armor is a good option. I don't know, they have used it frequently. I don't know if you can find something like this in a 15th century armor, but it is really protecting. That's the detail. And like I've said before, you cannot make a fully historically accurate character in For Honor unless they release a skin that is fully historical. But I really like this one. For the arms, you have the chainmail covering the whole arm. You have some sort of shirt upon it, but it suggests that the chainmail goes all over the arm. He's wearing a halberd, a full halberd. That is really nice. And the plates, very good made, well made. They are the best option. It's the best protection for the shoulders, for the gauntlets. It's really well made as well. I like the engravings, the drawings. Pretty neat, it's really beautiful. It's one of my favorites. And about the coat of arms, or the cloak if you like, it's the lion on the back and the collar. I have chosen this option based on that meme that a princess puts a sword on the shoulder of the knight. It's a very known image painting. I mean, I'll put it on the video later, and it's the best option you can get for a 15th century armor approach. The sword it's pretty solid as well. I don't have much to talk about it. It looks like a Milanese style armor, the Milanese. Then this one I have recently made. There's two differences between this one and the previous. That is the cloak and the helm. I have made this knight inspired on the siege of Malta. Look at this, the coat of arms from the Maltese knights. It stood against the Ottomans. And so I have made a sword a little bit different. It's still historical, with a more German guard style, and the hilt. It's pretty good as well. It's quite historical. I guess the oak shot have also I forgot the word, registered. I guess that's the word. If you read his book, you will find this one type of hilt here. Anyway, look at the Mordau. And the helm as well is the best option you will find for a knight from the time, and I like this one a lot as well. And in this one here, I don't know where I could find in history. To be honest, it would be more like because that chest, it's a more eastern sort of armor, of lamellar armor. You would not find that sort of armor in Europe. frequently. At least in the Varangians you could find this, or you could find this one. I'm taking a free speech, and what do they call in English? Artistic freedom, like, because you could guess that a knight from that fought on the Reconquista has taken from the opponent, from the Moors, their armor, and they would use something like this. And anyway, it has some qualities as well, because as you can see, he uses chainmail on the back of his leg. It has greaves. The helm is good. You could use this one, a lamellar armor. It's a good option as well. This sort of lamellar armor you would find as well, more in the Eastern Europe. But I don't know. Maybe you would find that in the Western Europe. But it was not very common. That's what I'm trying to say. Anyway, for the knights, I guess that's it. For the executions, I like the ones that is more straight. I don't like executions that is too flashy. Like this one is very iconic as well. You can see and find a lot of paintings of artworks showing the Templars spraying over the dead enemies. This one here is a badass execution, because as you can see, the knight is very angry. This one is quite stylish, I would say. Look at the Mordau. I don't know how to say it in English. Anyway, I like this one a lot, and the Templars and the Hospitallers. Look at this one. This sort of Hospitaller you would find in the Crusades from the 12th century until the 14th century. And this one you would find in the 16th century, in the Battle of the Siege of Malta. This one you would find in Italy, because it's a Milanese style, so it's really beautiful. It's a shiny armor. It's great. Look at this. Very stylish, huh? So I guess a lot of people in For Honor also likes to play with a more historical armor. So I'm making this video to those who also enjoy history and likes to play For Honor. I like a lot this game. It's really good. The gameplay, the moveset of Warden is pretty good also. So that's it for today, guys. I hope you enjoyed the video. Leave a like, a comment, and subscribe for more.